The question 9 is to solve polynomial equations by factoring. Here you have problems like this. It is not the whole cube formula which we will be using over here. It is differences of cubes, okay, or the sum of cubes. Now we will see that in a while, but over here you need to remember this a cube minus b cube formula or a cube plus b cube formula. These are given by, see, if it's minus, you need to write a minus b first. If it's plus, it'll be a plus b. Then the other term will be a squared. If this is minus already done, then it'll be a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Here, only plus is there, so you should have a minus inside this, plus b squared. Okay, this would be the formulas. Now, how to get this into whole cube? We know that 8 can be written as 2 cube. You can just use your calculator, use cube root option and press 8, your answer is 2. So this can be written as 2c the whole cube minus this can be written as 3d the whole cube. Why? 3 cube is 27 and 2 cube is 8. Now I can apply this formula over here, a cube minus b cube. So it will be 2c minus 3d, whatever is inside. Multiply it with what? The first term square, 2c the whole square, plus 2 times 2c times 3d plus 3d the whole square. Okay, this entire thing. Now let's rearrange and write it. It's simplify, expand them. What you can do? It'll be 4c square plus 4 times 3 is 12 cd plus 9d squared. This would be the answer. I think so. You can stop here. You do not need to do factoring, simplifying further. Yeah, that's the answer. See, they have not done it. Okay, what did I do wrong here? Oh, I'm so sorry. I've written the formulas wrong. Okay, I don't know how I wrote that. Always remember the formula is not 2ab, it's just ab. Okay, anyways, I just remembered it now. It's always AB, AB, okay? When I saw it just now, here, it will not be, this 2 is not there. It's just 2 times 3, it's 6, okay, over here. So all the other parts are correct. It's just the formula which I had written was wrong. So these are the formulas. I just confused it in my mind and wrote 2AB. So that's the answer. That's it. Even in the next problem, you can try to do the same formula, but it's plus the second formula. Look here, how can you do is, you need to have cube. So yes, this is fine. And over here, I know 64 can be written as cube. Why? 4 cube is 64. Or you can just put this in the calculator, you will get 4. I'll show you how to do it in the calculator. We need our calculators now. All you do is, see, press shift and this symbol, it will be cube root. 64, the answer is 4. So now the problem is this x. See over here, x is power 4. It's not helpful. So what you do is take a common term of x. What remains is 64x cube, and here you're just remaining with y cube. Now you can rearrange this. X into this is what? 64 is 4x the whole cube plus y cube. Now you can use the formula we had written a while ago. It is 4x plus y the whole, that's one term, sorry. And then the other term is what? 4x the whole square, not cube, it's the square, so it is 16x squared plus, multiply these two terms, AB, that is 4xy, and lastly y squared. This is the answer. You can multiply the x inside, that's fine. This will be the answer. See, it's x into 4x plus y. It's 16x squared. Now, okay, I have done a major mistake. I forgot to write this is minus in the formula which I had written a while ago. I had written, right, a cube minus b cube equals a plus, sorry, it's plus, right, a plus b. And then we have a squared minus ab plus b squared. Remember, if it's plus, we have inside minus. If it was minus, outside will be, this will be minus and this will be plus. So that's it. That's how we write the answers. Now here, if you're thinking, oh, this is very confusing, then you can also do the calculator method. It is possible. All you need to do is basically assume values for A and B. A can be 2, B can be 3, and then substitute. I will tell you how to do it in calculator again. I'll assume A value to be 2. Okay, 2 to the power 8 minus 2 square multiplied with B, I'll take it as 3 to the power 6. What's the answer? Minus 2660. Now here I should get the same answer. Let's do it. 2 squared multiplied with, that's 2 minus 3 multiplied again with 2 squared minus, sorry, plus 2 times 3 plus 3 squared, close the bracket, again bracket 2 plus 3, close the bracket, and now lastly we have 2 squared minus 2 times 3 plus 3 squared. I hope I've substituted everything correct. Yes, it's correctly substituted. The answer was same, 2660. This is one way, but one other way to solve it. But here you need to do it for all the 4 options. Whichever gives you the same answer is the correct answer. That's how we do it. Now, what is this prime? Let's see, this can be factored again. Now, sometimes, okay, this is a prime. Now, this cannot be simplified. Look here. This phi is a prime number, so you can't write it in terms of, any cube or anything. This is just not possible to be solved, so we call it prime. There's no simplification. So now, whenever you do this, do now assume x and y value in the calculator, I'm telling. Otherwise, it's over here simple, because there's no way you can factor this out, and therefore, this is also prime, because this 2 cannot be factored out. You can't simplify this using a formula. Why? Because this can't be written as 2 the whole cube or anything. No. If it was 8, yes, you can write 2y the whole cube. But this, no, it cannot be factored. Now, in such cases, if you're doing calculator method, assume values for both and then check the answers. 3 answers will give you the wrong. It won't match with this. Then that means it's prime. So your option must be the prime, and then other 3 options won't match, then it is called prime. Okay. So when you try every way, you won't match. So select the answer as prime. But otherwise, now over here, you can see there is a common x, x, y, y, x, y. So you can remove this. See, there are plenty ways to solve this. I'll just do one method here. So what I would do is, I would just group all the x terms together and y terms separately. So gx squared minus 3hx squared plus 6fx squared minus 6fy squared minus gy squared plus 3hy squared. Now what happens? Take x squared common out. X squared is removed outside. You're remaining with g minus 3h plus 6f. And over here, remove, what I would do is, I would remove minus y square out. So you're remaining with, I will write g first because I have GHF, right? It'll be plus g, and whereas it'll be minus 3h because plus becomes minus, and lastly we will have plus 6f. Now these two, look at this. I can remove this and this common out. Why? Because if I assume, say, g minus 3h plus 6f to be a, let's just assume this factor to be a, then I'll rearrange this and write x squared a minus y squared a. Don't you agree? Now I can remove this out, right? A can be removed out. You're remaining with x squared minus y squared. That's what happened over here. So same thing, what I'll do is, I'll remove this g minus 3h plus 6f out, and you're remaining with x squared minus y squared. See, this is the thing. A is what? G minus all that terms. Now, you can still simplify this further, because I can see there is some of difference of squares. That is, a squared minus b squared is given as a plus b, a minus b. I can use the same thing over here. It can be written as x plus y, x minus y. This is the simplified version. I don't think so you can simplify further. Yes, that's the answer. They have just written these two terms first. Say x plus y, x minus y. And what was these? Now here they have written FGH. It's fine. I've written GHF. This is the answer. As long as the terms are correct, that's. Even over here, you can do this by calculator, but it's just that you have so many things to assume. X value must be assumed. Y, G, H, F, all these values must be assumed, and then you can solve it. And same thing over here, you can either take a common out. It's better to take x, all x terms together, y terms together, and simplify, and then you will get the answer. Over here, this is the answer. Now, this cannot be factored further because this is prime, okay? So you just leave it over here and this one. Please do try practicing the other problems by yourselves. You can see all the answers are there. If you're doing some other method, you can skip some steps also. Try whichever method you're comfortable, just follow that. Even over here, this is the solution. And that's basically it for this particular question. Please make sure you solve more problems and be thorough with them.